Miss Clary, you have submitted a petition to the court requesting a paternity test to prove to the defendant, Mr. Asanato, that he is the father of your son Gage, who has multiple medical needs. You claim that Mr. Asanato owes you $15,000 in child support, and you demand that he pays what he owes. On the other hand, Mr. Asanato argues that there is no reason to pay child support for a child he believes is not his. He claims to have bombshell evidence to prove his non-paternity and intends to have the $15,000 debt erased from his record. In response, Mr. Asanato denies owing $15,000 in child support for a child that is not his. He explains that he signed the birth certificate under the belief that the child was his, as Miss Clary had led him to believe. They were in an exclusive relationship. However, he later discovered that she was still married at the time. The relationship between them was on and off over the past 8 years, and when Gage was born, Miss Clary moved in with him temporarily. Mr. Asanato argues that he doubts the child's paternity due to the child's physical appearance not resembling him. The court clarifies that once a birth certificate is signed, the legal responsibility for child support is established, regardless of doubts regarding paternity. Miss Clary emphasizes that Gage deserves the support he needs, while Mr. Asanato believes it is unfair to pay child support for a child he doubts is biologically his. The court reminds Mr. Asanato that his financial support is crucial for Gage's well-being and that signing the birth certificate legally binds him as the father. The discussion shifts to medical issues and doubts about Gage's paternity. Miss Clary explains that Gage has thalassemia, a genetic blood disorder commonly found in people of Mediterranean descent. Mr. Asanato, who is of Italian descent, argues that this does not prove his paternity since Gage's biological father could be someone of Hispanic descent, whom Miss Clary was involved with prior to conception. They both present evidence and engage in a heated argument regarding Gage's resemblance to Mr. Asanato. The court intervenes, emphasizing the importance of supporting Gage regardless of paternity doubts. The court explains that once the birth certificate is signed, the legal responsibility for child support cannot be easily dismissed. The focus should be on the child's well-being and providing the necessary care. The court urges both parties to consider the impact of their actions and emotions on Gage, who sees Mr. Asanato as his father. In conclusion, despite their ongoing disputes and doubts, it is evident that Miss Clary and Mr. Asanato have a bond and continue to have a relationship. The court stresses the need to prioritize Gage's well-being and for both parties to reach a resolution that ensures the support he requires.